to the puzzle series. A lot of puzzle games courtesy and recommended by my good friend Cheswick44, also known
Hello.
as Fly on Stream. You can check out all of his great playlists of a bunch of wonderful older games on his YouTube channel. But yeah, he's back, and
Hello.
I'm excited for this game.
Indeed. When I suggested a follow-up to the Myst games, which I did with Zeus a while ago, off-stream, that I believe he enjoyed. Obduction's not that bad. I did a Let's Play of it myself on my own uh, YouTube channel,
Yeah,
and now we'll see how Zeus does on his playthrough.
I actually did enjoy my playthrough here. All of the Myst series, ups and downs for sure. Areas where people get stuck naturally. But every game had something great to offer, from its humble beginnings to its more comfort of light ending. There was a lot to enjoy, for sure.
Except 4. 4 sucked.
Yeah, four was pretty bad. Mainly the last third of it was really bad, but I did enjoy the beginning half of it. I'd say, beginning 2/3. It did have some of the better music though, the series.
Perhaps so. Anyway,
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just doing the little public spiel, and then we'll get right into the game. So for those who are unfamiliar with Myst, Myst was a series. I guess I'll let Fly kind of take over. But how old is it
the
again?
Myst I don't remember, but it was the 90s when the first Myst game came out, and it continued on into the mid 2000s with the other games that they did. The original Myst was basically the most sold PC game of its time until The Sims came out. So yeah, it's basically effectively the grandfather of environmental style puzzle games. So yeah, it's got a pedigree to it.
It's got a cult following as well. It even got like a almost like an MMORPG type game with Uru,
hmm
and Uru also had a nice little mod um, where yeah, like it just made things easier to connect. And there's still people playing that game, even though the game's what, over a decade old by now.
Yeah, fan-run servers running entirely on donations. Somehow they keep it running.
Yeah, somehow. But hey, that's a passionate fan base in a nutshell. And yeah, so it was great to it was good. It's great to do that game. I think that's pretty much it. So let's just go ahead and jump in. Oh, this last place. Last place. Here we go. I think my settings are all right. What languages do we have? Francais, Italiano, Deutsch, Espanol, and Russian. Polski. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of languages, man. Mandarin, Portuguese, Turkish. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's enough. All right, controls. So it's not going from screen to screen. It's going to be
It
like
it can be. That's in the navigation type on the right you see there.
free roam, point and click. What is your suggestion then?
I played it in free roam. It's your choice if you want to just run around and move around wherever you want, or if you want to click screen to screen.
Yeah, and I think the right click kind of paused the screen, right?
Yeah, I think the move to click would be like Myst 3. You can look around fully, right click to disconnect the mouse and click to where you go. Free roam is literally just move around.
I want to probably keep that locked. Mirror mode, play seated. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can play it in VR, I imagine interacting with things won't be as complicated because you can do so much more with your two hands on the keyboard and mouse than you can do in VR. I guess I don't know.
Hmm.
Debatable. I'm not really. I've tried VR things. I think it's really cool. It's just not really a mainstream thing just yet. Character shadow, male, of course. Backer reward display? What? No.
It was backed on Kickstarter.
Game name. Obviously Zeus.
Zays!
No.
Yes, as I have frequently said, Ooh!
Yep. So just
Olympus would be that way.
aw.
I love that scene.
Escape? What?
Bring up the menu.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, that was quick with the toggle. I need to put the sensitivity a little down. That's better. Help, I can't see who I am, except I'm a guy.
We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light.
That light we just saw.
Hmm.
No swimming. Yeet! Aw. I guess I'm bounded by the laws of common sense. Yeah, pretty standard. I probably don't have an inventory.
Light. That's where all of our new stories began. Streaked across the sky, mesmerized, but unnerving. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding. Whether it was in the deep woods like Cecil or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. None of us understood. But, well, we followed. And we all felt some kind of trepidation, yet attraction. As we approached it and approached us. You all remember, there was no turning away.
I'm stuck.
It advanced, almost like purposefully, spinning slowly until, well, it found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us and there must be.
Where am I going? That was definitely a very interesting intro. You're not just told the story, you're just kind of presented with a quick monologue and somehow transported to a new place. Which seems like Earth still. That's cool. Does it have any fuel? There we go.
Interesting.
I can't take it with me, can I?
No. I don't think there is an inventory.
That's fine. That was sort of thing in the other Myst games too. You just interacted with things and write a lot of stuff down. Paper, pen, I'm ready. See, this is what you use junk mail for. You don't just throw it away. You flip over the back, and there you go, free paper. Better than useless junk you read on that junk mail anyway. Whoa. I don't think we're in the woods anymore.
Nope.
Aliens. No. Yeah, very, very alien landscape. But we have here Hunrath. Looks like just the power source.
Oh, there's a button.
Oh yeah.
Hello, bonjour, ciao, hola, hello, shora, ni hao. Welcome to Hunrad. My name is Joseph. I am the mayor here. You are most probably a bit confused and disoriented. But let me reassure you, everything will be fine. You're not the first to go through this experience. The others who have come before you will help you adjust. Follow the trail to the house with the white picket fence. Charlie will meet you there and introduce you to your new life here.
I didn't sign up to be here. But at least I know there's other humans in the area.
At least you know that you're not the first to be pulled here.
Yeah, white picket fence. What is this, the 50s? Come on. I'm gonna pull up the chat real quick on my side. Here we go. Unfortunately, I realized that my stream's not recording the stream chat. It only happens with the PS4. Alright, so... I'm not going that way just yet. I'm going to the house first, as instructed. But I guess I could explore. Okay then. Well, this is definitely a switch of tracks, but we have all this in the way. Looks radioactive. No, let's not touch it. So we have the town over here. We have squares. No. Just a laser. Alright, so let's figure out what the main objective is while we explore.
House with a white picket fence. To Carolyn, or whoever else might come back. It has been 5 days and not a soul has returned. I'm inclined to believe that things have not gone well. Yet, surprisingly, I am still alive, and that both supremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. I have retreated to my vault for protection, and to contemplate my options. CW.
Welcome to Fallout.
And here's the house with the white picket fence.
The community center. Another button.
Hi, I'm Farley. I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't even... Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious. With who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just be careful. I've got to go. See you soon. And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunrad to be a decent price.
Well, if she brings up CW, keep that name in mind. Nope. Can we get inside the house? Boarded up. But there is a front door. We have this, though. Warning! Do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. I'll keep that in mind. I do have a photo thing, yeah?
Seems to be.
Take picture. How do I access picture?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
photos. Oh, photos.
That's okay. We have a washing bin. That's how people did laundry out in the 50s, I guess, without washing machines. I'm also getting some... What's the name? Borderlands vibes, kind of? With all this desert around me?
Desert all around, and yet right here we have a White house complete with green lawn.
Locked door.
And a locked door, true.
1436. Don't think it's going to mean anything, but we're going to have to keep exploring and find some clues. Hopscotch. You ever do this as a kid?
Yeah,
Did you ever fall on your face?
I don't remember. It was long ago.
Can I jump?
I don't think so.
No. No jumping. I'm essentially Link. Oh, no. Okay, that's important. Merrill Kennel, Benjamin Sims, Sarah Hartnell. People I don't know, but they might pop up in the story.
Hmm.
Well, a lot of tracks over here. Okay. But let's just make a big loop, see what we can do. More gravestones. Oh, more gravestones. Well, there's the guy called Hunrath, where the place is named after.
Mm-hmm.
John Farley. Oh, ow. Robert Hartnell. That's not what I wanted to do. Ah. I keep forgetting. No jump. Margaret Hartnell, Anna Jackson, and Daniel Harthel. Oh, one more set of gravestones. Luther Roscoe and Idol.
I does something.
Yeah, it's really blurry. Huh? Force field. There is that distance. Okay, well, looks like the game wants me to stay in here for now.
Mm-hmm.
The only clue I have is that laser trying to get through the grid. That's part of the force field, so I'm not going there. That's where I came from, I think.
That way, no, I don't think so. Not up the tracks.
Hope we're going to run into another force field very soon, but we do have another little outpost here. Very much like Borderlands. Alright, what's in here? More of these rocks. If only I had something to blow them away.
Mm.
Yep, just dead ends all around, so the only major lead is that laser.
Over in the town?
Yep. Which is very smart game design, I should say. You're not told directly where to go outside for the house in the beginning, but from the house you can see the laser when you look around. And that is a visual clue on where to go next. Warning, mining company.
Hartnell Mining Company.
Oh, Hartnell. This will be for a later puzzle, I can tell. Once again, that warning. And we got some music cues here. That's nice. The tree.
This is the tree. It has been here in Hunrod for as long as anyone can remember. Its health is intimately tied to everything in our little greenhouse. Our cell we live in, our ecosystem. It has provided many surprises over the years, including some interesting seeds that you will learn more about. Many have postulated, yet we really know very little about its origins. But we do know it should be cherished and protected.
You heard the man. Save the trees. In this case, the tree. Well, that's a communication line. Or power line. Probably don't want to touch that.
Probably. You and I both know the dangers of electricity.
Yeah. I'm on the macro scale, you're on the more local scale, but both very dangerous and important things.
Indeed.
Oh, we have blue laser. But I'm going to check this place out over here. We're just going around the tree. Just a closed door. Clearly
Sorry about that.
they want to keep people out. Locked.
Backgammon.
Yeah. Nothing here. Oh, it looks like we can light this cavern. There is no power. The only thing that's powered up is that laser. Yeah, I can see the appeal of this being in VR. We have poker. That might be important, though. It's just my escape room sense is tingling. No briefcase opening, okay.
Interesting room.
This needs more light. I guess I'll come back here later.
Weird the way the rock is there. It's like there's two kinds of rocks in that room.
We have a healthy, thriving community here, as you can see. Our garden was planted years ago and has supplied plenty of food for many generations. The buildings around town serve multiple purposes, including housing, schooling, and storage. I'm sure you have run across a number of folks already. Many were brought here, like you, and some actually were born here. We all feel we are a part of the whole.
I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a single dang soul except in these recordings.
Isn't that just how Mist is?
You're right. Here's responding to something real quick. Okay. Another warning. Another tunnel. Yep, I figured.
Looks like that's the garden.
Yep. That's blocking my way in. Doesn't hurt me. That's
Interesting.
weird. That's you again. Yeah, let's take a look. This door. Oh, someone's alive. Yep, I figured as much. We gotta restore some power.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm keeping an eye on him. I don't know if he locked himself behind that door or not.
Might have been to keep himself safe from whatever that battle he's talking about is.
Yeah, the Motang. So we're on a second level here. Oh man. Well, I get the sense a lot of this place is hydroelectric.
Possible.
I see lever, I must pull.
That's water flowing that way.
Yeah, more at least. There's another gate down there. But, not done yet.
Or maybe so.
Yeah. No problem. It's not the only way forward. Locked, of course. What is this? Looks like I can't mess with it. Yeah, can't mess with it.
Well, it's certainly not human, whatever it is.
No. Aliens. But might as well keep following the water. See if there's some sort of turbine ahead. Some water wheel.
Anything else in that other building?
Let's find out. Of course, no power. It's not going to open. End of the line. That's a locked door up there I can't reach.
Guess you're right. On to the water.
Well, we do have power poles here.
Part of the ecosystem here is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself, but we don't really understand how. Although the entire system is very closely tied together. The fact that one of the most important necessities of life has been provided to us has led many to believe that this place has a purpose. Others attribute a complex natural process which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
Yep, water's the backbone for any civilization.
One of the 4 requirements of life.
Yeah. I see lever. I must pull. Aww. Hmm. No. It is connected to these doors.
Hmm.
Let's try that. There we go. But now I don't know what's on the other side. It looks like a door. Probably locked. Hmm. Yeah, it's probably a locked door. Besides, we're in a brand new area. Yeah, people... Nothing special. Yeah, nothing special.
There's some kind of milk jug.
Yeah. What's up here? Ah, I gotta lower that somehow. Yep. I'll figure that part out later. My guy's too lazy to climb rocks. You have a boat that we can't use. You probably could, but my guy's like, nah. We have something on wheels. Looks like a motorcycle. Aha! No power. Keep following the power lines, I guess. Here's the substation. And of course the substation will have the main links everywhere else.
It appears to be a map.
I'm at probably the red dot. Town, tower, spear. That's spear. Yep, I gotta make my way inside that substation.
Which is a gas station.
I do hear something
Serving
going.
fuel for something.
Nope. That's closed. Looks like a robot in there. Something alien. I feel like we're Riggsville. This can't be Earth still, can it? Unless they carried over some... Oh. Yeah. That's gonna be a puzzle for later. But every device is useless unless we have power. Alright, so from this, follow the cable in the ground.
And now we appear to be in a train yard.
They should have fuel. Or not. Fuel drain.
Could be it was just draining the fuel a moment ago, huh?
Yeah, so if I block that, it is probably to block it. Now I can fill it up.
Possible. Also, doesn't that look familiar?
This train?
No, the valve you were toying with. A Y made of dots with a valve that you switched back and forth.
Sounds like an ancient Myst puzzle.
It is. I believe that's a reference to Channelwood, I believe it was.
Oh yeah. Alright, try this again. Well, let's see if that was enough. I might have to keep cranking for a while.
That train embedded in the wall?
On. Click on. Prime it. Dang it. Oh. Gotta hold it. It's like, oh, something's filling up there. There's no red line, but that's fine. Go! Alright, we're good. Punch it! Not yet. Just gotta wait. There we go. I think we got power. Nothing much in here. Huh. A lot of buoys. Graffiti, because why not? Just motor oil. Neatly stacked. I wonder if that's a clue or reference to something.
Probably reference.
Well, that's humming. That's a good sign. This is probably a blocked off cavern. Oh no, we have a code here. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Gotta figure out what the code could be. There's a platform over there. I don't know if I can reach it. And once again, force field. Yep, just good old force field. Yeah, all I can do now is head back to the substation.
Hmm. That, or you may have returned power to things. Could see the guy and see if he has anything to say.
That too. Yep,
Might even be able to give you a direction.
no fast travel, but that's fine. Just gotta make my long way back.
Kinda interesting, isn't it? A gas station next to a train yard just outside of what looks like a mining town, next to a house with a white wooden fence, a weird spherical stone ball.
It's yeah, it's like a mixture of eras and cultures here. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, let's see what changed. None of this changed over here. Ah, okay. Mm-hmm. Aliens. Okay, you're not gonna give me much to work with except figure out this red beam in more detail.
Hmm.
But we got power, so let's see what I can do. That's blocked off. Ah, journals.
Mayor's imagery requests. Entry cannon, Farley's house, center of town, tree, water source, or waterfall. Those are done, but they haven't done the membrane of the wall cell or whatever, the wall or tower, locomotive power generator, and the scrapyard or garage.
Those are the little things I found.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what stopped them. Functionality. Oh, that's
Ambassador seed swap machine functionality. Radius of swap sphere is defined at first swap. Immutable. Needs recharge naturally from ubiquitous ambient membrane power radiation, tied to tree health. Forcing seed open triggers prep behavior, radius demarcation. A small battery added to amplify the ambient membrane power, charges continuously. Parabolic focusing of power used to trigger seed swap behavior. Locking location or swap machines assures predictability, no unanticipated damage. Radius demarcation also occurs at same location in destination sphere. Without a pair seed defining the destination swap location, the destination coordinates match the source. Voila! Swapping on demand.
A swapping machine. Okay. Oh my goodness. A lot of technobabble here. But these are the things that's on the carts. Probably what causes the shields around the whole thing.
Mofang solid volume projector. Dimensional projector produces apparently solid apparitions with light volume and some sort of simulated mass.
Yep.
Ruko says all projectors will have similar power levels in communications protocols. There appear to be 3 primary elements. Projector element. Okay, yeah, this is talking about the projectors that you were getting those messages from.
Yep, control arms, communication arms. So yeah, a bunch of technobabble explaining how it works. There's a lot more to this. Yeah. For potential hidden lethality, Mayor's suggestion. Can't find any to strike the good. That's it?
Any more pages? No.
No.
Okay then.
Speaking of which,
Mofang Disabler, Villain technology. Notes from Aprar. Designed to disable anything based on Mofang technology. Disables when blue beam or cloud is within about 1.5 feet of any Mofang device element. Elements physically collapse. Reassembly is possible, but non-trivial. Aprar assures me that it's not harmful. Still not pointing it at my head. Ruko has not been told that the villains provided it.
so that's my goal. Get the blue beam to fire at the red beam machine. I don't know how yet.
Lockdown list. Lock tree gate, lock Farley's house, lock lower tower and upper tower, lift minecart into workroom, turn on Mofang Disabler, shut garage door, pump water from tree roots, turn on Imager rocks, close swing bridge, divert river, turn off power, activate the dome disabler. So I think we're basically undoing all of that.
We're working backwards.
Or at least getting through bit by bit.
We have not... Yeah. I think we've done all the water stuff. No, we haven't pumped water from the tree roots yet. Or into tree roots.
CW, please change Farley's lock code to secure the vault. Her address backwards should suffice. Regards, Josef Janssen, Mayor Janssen.
I have a code. I wish I remembered it, though.
Her address backwards. Well, it shouldn't be too hard to get to it.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
don't
take a
think you
picture.
took a picture of it.
Darn. Well, before I go back, I had a feeling those 4 numbers were going to come and do something in the end. That was my escape room intuition going on again. Hello there. Oh! We now have the blue beam to move.
Mm-hmm.
Can I reach?
You can probably go around. It looks like there's a ramp.
Oh, yeah. Good catch.
Alright, now move around.
This is not fun.
Why are you so nervous? This is just bed.
Okay, now what? Okay, that's enough.
Hell, I swear you are a
Hmm. Well, that leads to another part of the area. But I gotta examine everything.
Work begun on battery, power test, no focal panels, first charging implemented, 10% charged, focal test, 2 focal panels, efficiency changes implemented, measured 19% absorption, 50% charge, bleeder completed, new secure plugs, written
Critter.
or proof,
Critter proof, yeah.
100, 100, oh, critter proof. 100% charged, bleeder switched on, topped off charged, 6 focal panels built, multiple topped off charges, and then all focal panels built.
So, battery, huh? What is this power? Let's take a look. Oh, that's disconnected. Is my power... I don't know. Let's...
Think.
No, I want to couple this. There we go. Now it's locked in place. That's good. However, I don't see a button or anything to turn it on just yet. I'll leave that alone for now.
I think there's something else to look at by those tables. That thing.
Another blue laser.
Yep.
Battery powered blue laser.
The handle on the base.
Oh, that. Destroyed. Yep. That's all it's meant to do. To show me, if I get the blue laser, destroy the red laser, the whole force field's going to go down. Which means it will complete this first block of the game.
Very well could do that.
But I want to go sprinting. Because up here we have... water. He turned off the water to the... Or did he drain the water? Well, I turned on the water now.
Probably.
Yeah. We'll do that. Yep, can't do much here. Alright, so yeah, I'm undoing his whole list here. And the only way I could get this beam is get the cart all the way here and then fire that way. Seems like a piece of cake. Famous last words in this game. Alright, but first let's go grab that code. I'm trapped. Now I'm not. Oh, let's see if I can move this. I am radioactive! Ooh. Go. Forward.
Disconnect the master sec. Oh, there you go.
Okay. I don't want to go that way. But before I do that, let me get out of this. because I have to go all the way and get the code. I know that code opens a door that's going to deal with all these track puzzles that I have to do.
Or at least get into something.
Yeah, could very well be right. I know the way I gotta go is not. Oh, yes, I can go through here because the blue laser will clear the rocks.
Hmm,
Very sure of
could
that.
be.
Okay, so the code is 6341.
Now to get over to where you need to input the code.
Good thing I'm in shape. Yeah, but the tricky thing is, yeah, I'll just go and put that code in right now, see what I find. Then I'll do this puzzle. Yeah, I think that 4-digit code was like all the way in a tunnel somewhere. Nope. Was it here? It's locked. I did not check this area out though. Yeah, very alien structure. Holy smokes. Oh. Oh, no. Yep, I figured as much.
Wonder what it's doing here.
Yeah, it's something to do with the tree. Even though there's more trees around, this is the special tree. Because it's red. Yeah, it's all the way in that tunnel right here. Finally. Maybe it's a shortcut.
I think that looks like a map.
Yeah. Right now, I'm like here, kind of.
You're in Farley's right now.
Yeah, Bleeder, Lake, River, water source, yeah. Battery. Tree. This says tower here. Wonder why they call it just tower, nothing else. Hmm? 15?
Hmm.
More reading. Oh, jeez.
I shall document the curious events that have transpired with myself, my family, friends, and co-workers. Hartnell was a peaceful mining town. I feel like there's a button that turns it into, Look at controls for a second, because I think there's a button that turns it into actual text.
Graphics?
No, not in graphics. Check the controls and the general. Check general. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought there was a way.
Interaction.
Maybe I was
points.
wrong.
Oh, good luck with that. Nope.
Hartnell was a peaceful mining town founded by my grandfather and nestled within the red rock of the desert of the Arizona Territory.
Oh, I am on Earth.
Something 163 inhabitants
Heard.
heard a mighty explosion on the night of June 27th, 1903. I sent several workers through the town to verify that the explosion had not caused any injuries or damage to mining equipment. They returned and reported
That it must
have been a loud clap of thunder caused by dry lightning, for they found no damage. It was not until the light of the next morning that we were amazed to realize something profound had indeed occurred. As some
point.
during that night, our entire
Mining
facility and a large circle of the land around us seemed to have been scooped up and carried off in a completely different place, all without anyone knowing about it.
Scooped up. What the heck? From a loud explosion.
The entire landscape out of our circle of desert could only be described as alien. Large floating rocks could be seen in the distance. No one had ever seen anything like it anywhere on Earth. We fully explored our new surroundings, hoping to find a way home. No way home was ever found. In fact, we soon discovered what we take for granted now. Not only could we not get back home, we also could not access the landscape outside the desert. Curiously, we discovered that a flow of water was provided from a high point of rock, and we discovered a small tree growing in the very center of the circle. Our central tree that is so important to our lives here was just a mere sapling back then.
Alright, so this is not 1906. This is definitely some time in the future.
Species description.
Oh boy.
Mofang. Through ambassador seeds, the Mofang were the first non-human species humans were introduced to. An Liang was the first to call the alien a Mofang, impressed with their advanced abilities to imitate our sounds, movements, and mannerisms. Although they have a name for themselves, their language is mostly unpronounceable by humans. As a result, and because of their mimicry abilities, communication with the Mofang is primarily accomplished by their learning human languages, rather than humans learning to speak Mofang. They have been able to learn almost every human language represented in Hunrath enough to provide functional, if rudimentary, communication. The Mofang basic external morphology is remarkably humanoid. Bilateral symmetrical tetrapods, bipedal, head with anterior facial features, a mouth, eyes, nostrils. Other external features include minimal body hair and raised dorsal protrusions. Constitution is somewhat frail, due apparently to their thin and lightweight internal structure, but internal investigation has not been possible. They have ample cranial space to account for a substantial brain, and their intelligence is impressive as evidenced by their advanced technology.
Oh. A classic alien design, kind of.
More or less. Seems like it. Awry. After a certain level of maturity and health of the tree, a passage opened at its base. This passage allowed contact with two additional species. The first contact was with the Awry. The first contact revealed the Awry to be large beetle-like insects.
I saw those.
We were unable to communicate directly with them in any way, but they appeared to have some rudimentary level of intelligence. It was Loreen Toth who first made the journey through the heart to Kaptar, and named both the New World and the inhabitants. The Awry have three distinct variants that have come to be referred to as Barnacle, Beetle, and Polyarch. Although their morphology is dramatically different from human, their internal systems, like all of our neighbors, are supported by similar atmospheric composition and basic nutrients.
That's knowing a lot despite not being able to dissect them.
In their barnacle stage, the Arai are completely immobile. The Arai stay in this egg-like development state seemingly indefinitely. In order to hatch, they must be in proximity of a polyarch, and fertilized by the beetles after a certain stage of maturity. The beetles are the eyes and ears, hands and feet. With only a minimal nervous system of their own, they are essentially the sensory extensions of the immobile polyarchs. They are able to execute simple commands, but apparently have very little in the way of individual sentience.
Huh.
The Arai polyarchs are the intelligence and consciousness of the species. Although it was obvious that there was intelligence behind the species, it wasn't until Caroline Farley began spending large amounts of time in close proximity that deeper communication began. With a room nearby, Farley was the first to communicate non-verbally and learn much about the species, including some historical information. The Arai species survived in their world while several other sentient species came and went. Among them an ancient species who formed a deeper relationship with the Arai, carving temples and dwellings for them in the rocks. And later, a more recent species that took over much of their homeworld. This latter species was especially adept at mechanical construction, using it mostly to capture and process large flying creatures, using the beetles as bait.
Yeah.
Villain. The final species to be discovered were the Villain. The Villain had been communicating with the Arai for many years through ambassador seeds, but became part of the larger community very shortly after the Arai. With a large and imposing frame, and a form of communication based on a complex, multi-voiced, low-frequency rumble, the initial introductions were intimidating. After several attempts, Emily Vidal was able to begin some rudimentary communication, and began visiting the Villain in Marais, which she named, on a regular basis. She discovered a complex and amazing society that was able to use their technology in unexpected ways. They had the ability to quickly transform their world using extruded structures based on some form of complex miniature substrate material. Unlike the other worlds, the Villain sphere is scooped out of a Villain resettlement group that was preparing to set off into space to find a new homeworld. This was their way of life, to put themselves into stasis and scatter themselves through the stars. As mentioned previously, their appearance is imposing, standing about 9 feet tall with a distinct reptilian resemblance. They have 6 limbs, 2 muscular legs and arms, and a smaller set of arms. They control every aspect of their technology with their vocalizations, but over the years they have created control points. The panel is based on their number system that allow other species to easier access elements of their technology.
Oh yeah, I'd be terrified of these guys too.
Hmm.
Look really weird.
Communication, talking with our neighbors. We take communication for granted, even with the varied languages we find here in Hunrath. But when we suddenly find ourselves among other intelligent species who don't share our culture, history, DNA, or vocal cords, it requires a huge amount of effort for the beginning of rudimentary chatting. This quick overview will set the stage for what to expect when communicating with our neighbors. Give me a moment. I need some water.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of reading. But it's a lot of exposition to set the world at hand. Especially when the NPCs are going to be like, hey, you heard of this?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. It's a lot of reading, like I said.
Indeed. I should have gotten a glass of water to keep with me. The Mofang were the first non-humans we met. With at least some level of similar physical vocal generating abilities, they picked up human words quickly. This early mimicry resulted in what the species became to be called. Even though they were able to mimic single words and simple phrases, it became evident over the years that huge grammatical differences were not easily overcome. Some have proposed that difficulty may have arisen because the Mofang insisted on attempting to learn every human language, and as a result, were never able to lock onto any consistent grammatical structure. Nevertheless, in spite of the rudimentary sentence construction, it has been very easy to communicate, and it has been unnecessary for us to learn their language beyond a few simple phrases and proper names. If you'd like to learn more about communication with the Mofang, please contact Tam. The Villain have presented a particular communication challenge. From what we can gather, they produce sounds using two large reed-like structures inside opposite sides of their heads. The vibrations generated are channeled to resonance chambers in their skulls, where they are combined into a complex, low-frequency dual tone. The low-frequency bitonal sounds are not only hard for humans to hear and resolve, but impossible for us to mimic. And the Villain's hearing is also oriented towards low frequency, so they are unable to hear most of the sounds associated with human speech. Therefore, communication with the Villain has relied on technology. They have adapted consoles, which the Villain fluently control with vocalization, for use by other species. Over the years, some individuals of other species, including a few humans, have learned to communicate very effectively using this method. Humans have been able to pick out some higher frequency characteristics of certain key Villain words over the years. And although we can't speak to them in a way that the Villains can understand, we are occasionally able to hear and recognize these words when spoken distinctly by the Villain. If you'd like to learn more about communication with the Villain, please contact Vita. Arai. None of the stages of the Arai morphology have any vocalization apparatus. Because of the obvious synchronization of the barnacle flash and the ability of the pawns to provide for and address the needs of the polyarchs, it was assumed that the species could communicate effectively. It was not until Farley began to spend large amounts of time in the polyarch antechamber that the first clues to this communication became evident. After months of research, Farley began to have limited success with receiving some kind of simple messages that were coming from the polyarchs. It is apparent now that the polyarchs had been attempting to communicate the entire time, but they themselves have been experimenting with various channels until they finally got a response from Farley. After this breakthrough, others were able to tune in to the polyarchs and to listen. Both the polyarchs and the pawns have a simple organ that can sense human vocal frequency, enabling them to sense simple responses from humans. But over the years, Farley was able to learn to speak to the polyarchs via a related form of extrasensory transmission. If you'd like to learn more, please contact Farley.
Whew. And what could this be about over here?
Seed information.
Oh, that's what brought me here.
Ambassador seeds. Ambassador seeds were first documented about 150 Earth years ago. They occur about once every 400 days if the trees remain healthy. Natural seed swaps occur between pairs of seeds that, we now know, drop simultaneously from healthy seeds in paired sphere. When each seed was touched by species in sphere, the swap occurred, sending an ambassador seed from each sphere to the paired sphere. Location of the swap is defined by the locations of the pairs of seeds. After the first swap, the seeds recharge quickly, allowing for a quick return. First meetings were intense, but naturally short. It was quite a surprise for both the Mofang and us. Over time, the seeds required more time to recharge, producing longer visits between species. Collector seeds. Everyone who arrives is familiar with the collector seeds. The bright light that we were all drawn to right before the event that brought us here is a collector seed. What new arrivals may not be aware of is that these seeds, like all seeds, come in pairs. When the tree drops a collector seed on the ground, it signals that its twin has begun its quest for a new being. That search may take hours or it may take years. When an appropriate situation, a natural threat of death, is found, the seed activates and swaps a smaller but varying sized sphere from Earth, or whatever appropriate homeworld, here to Hunrath. As Hunrath became more populated, we would watch for a newly dropped collector seed, collect it, and place it in the entry canyon area. This allowed us to provide a more predictable entry experience for new arrivers, and provided a single area to collect any resources that may have come along with new arriver. Unlike ambassador seeds, and mother seeds, collector seeds do not seem to survive. The inner core is spent, having only the lifeless outer husk.
Oh, good. I'm stuck here then.
Mother seeds, postulated but unverified. First suggested by Alima Hamsa, the notion of mother seeds extrapolates the behavior of the lesser seeds to a superseed. She posited that the process that actually created the paired spheres was similar to all other swaps, but on a much grander scale. The idea is that two seeds, from a mother tree, were scattered on the galactic winds to find appropriately similar environments. When matches were found, some process was triggered that swapped large portions of landscape between vastly different worlds. Alima further noted that the trees' locations in the center of the spheres suggested that the trees grew from these mother seeds. Because of the similarities, it has been conjectured that reswapping the entire environmental spheres might be possible with a larger scale version of the Ambassador seed machine.
So that's what we're looking into.
Hmm.
A way to get back home with these seeds, kind of. Oh. Wonder why that's circled. Huh?
Hmm. Looks like you might be able to swap things on the front of that too.
Hmm. Oh, that's something. What could that mean?
Hmm.
That's a clue.
It seems to be... and the other one seems to indicate a specific location on the map.
Yeah, but we don't know where. Well, unless I line up the circles. Something near the tower. Oh, one more journal. Shortcut. Welcome. Alright.
Welcome to Hoonrath. Please give us a bit of information about you so we can get to know you a little better. Name, date you were from, please use 4-digit year, where you were from, country and city, circumstance under which you were taken. Please note any dangers you noticed. Emptied and filed... I don't know.
Oh,
Do you want to read those if you can? I have a feeling you might be able to better read some of them.
12,000 years after Hunrath. This place has been here for so long. My God. Well, I don't know what that means.
Or days. It could be days.
After Hunrath. That's what I'm guessing age stands for. Okay, Samuel Karen, January of 2017. Manakana, Madagascar. I had just arrived and was driving my supply truck along the coast, south of Manakana, when I recall being washed away and the seed appeared. 152.57 SN male 61. I wonder what that means. Oh, AH. AH. Okay. Oh, empty and filed because, yeah,
Ah, okay.
maybe it is days, but they just want to, keep things organized. Visio Regenbogen, 1942, March, Lübeck, Germany. I get the feeling these are like backers, and they got to write their stuff in the game like this.
Possible.
The last thing I recall is a large rumbling while I was hiding in the cellar of a vacant building. I ran towards a bright light in a stairwell. 15,841 AH, male 26. Maria Gallego, September 1988. Cozumel, Mexico. On my boat and bad storm. 16,023, female 46. Jane Kier, what a weird name, March of 2042. Portland, United States of America. Skiing, Mount Hood. Yeah, it's backer stuff. That's
Maybe, but at the same time, those are all the times that people appeared.
yeah.
Those are from widely different years.
Uh-oh.
Maybe rewind it. Or eject it and turn it around.
I should probably hear the first side. Like, I know how to operate this thing. I was around when these things were popular. Let it run its course.
However long it ends up taking.
Well, I feel like I should say something. We haven't heard from Shavar. So, well, should we assume that Shavar, well, the attack is inevitable. We just don't know when. So, Shavar and her family, and others she trusts, I guess, well, they'll arrive when they can, without giving, like covertly. So the plan will happen in spite of our
Our plan.
we're locking down as much as possible here and moving everybody out. CW will stay here, and I'll go to Murray at the last possible moment. Most are gone. There's just a few left here now. The mayor got out early. I don't even know why I'm recording this. It's like somehow we'll live on or something. I guess this has meaning if someone listens, but who? A new one? A new arriver. Oh, God, the kiosk out front. I need to update that message.
Yeah, let's see what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
The recording button here.
We all lost everything. Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten. I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil, it was 1870 for you.
Yikes.
Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light. And that's where all of our news stories began, that light. It streaked across the sky, mesmerizing, but unnerving. Some of you were alone, I wasn't. My dear grandma, God bless her,
Yeah, it's the same speech from the beginning of the game.
Hmm.
So close. So radiant. That sound.
So we know who said that to us.
Hmm.
Organic. You all remember. There was no turning away. It advanced. Almost like purposefully. Spinning. Slowly until, well, it found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us, and there must be more. Was in the middle of the afternoon. I was watching the sunrise. It was about 2:30 in the morning, December 26th, 1948.
Wow.
2009, September 3rd, 1995. I was down by the river. I was hiking in the desert. In the park with my grandpa. I looked up and saw brilliant flash of light.
I wonder how much of this is the dev team or how much are
Just includes the crowd.
people that paid money to be in the game. Because
I'm not sure.
Looked around and
so many different voices.
there was no one around. They all saw it too. Mom definitely saw it. Well, it was just beautiful. With something calming about it. Yeah. What? Tell you I was gonna freak it out. I tried to follow it. Started to look at it. Wanted to see it again. I came to the place where it had disappeared. Or we thought. But I found nothing. And then streamed through the sky again. It seemed like it was looking for something. Looking for someone. And then it found me. And it found me. Found me. It found me. It found me. It found me. It found me.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of stories of people, and I don't know how much this is fan art. It's got to be
All
fan art.
children's art, I'd say.
Yeah. Hey kid, draw your idea of aliens, and we'll post our favorites here. I mean, for a community-driven project, why not? Ah, seed pair, and they break it all down for you. Swap. Tree from seed, the heart. Heart connected, path open when mature. 4 species meet. Why scattering? My brother, small and nice, sings constantly, as noisy as a rock concert. If only he would be quiet. Yeah, the seed. The collector seed. Okay, well, I have a code here of some sort. I have a shortcut between areas.
Is there anything else back in there, by the way?
Oh yeah, this is where it came from.
Maybe down the first path you came in?
Hmm. No, just a light bulb.
Hmm.
I mean, there's something in here, I guess, maybe. Nah. Yeah, I don't see anything else in here. Oh, I've already been there. Alright, so let's solve this laser puzzle. I have to go through there, and I should be able to head up the hill. That's the only non-dead end I found. And the other rocks is blocked up by the force field wall. There's also these rocks over here, I think? Or no, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's rocks in here. Nope, just the dead end. I'm guessing that's gonna have me go left or right. Okay. Oh, well, no, that's fine. Go here. Gotta go out, switch the tracks. Okay. Make sure I'm going the right way. I think that's a dead end. Yeah, that's a dead end. So I'm gonna switch it to the right. And then I'm going left. Oh, I can go either way. Is that red rocks? Yes, it is red rocks. But yeah, I could blast that. Maybe for the future now I can blast the rocks to the left. But then here's the other question. I'm gonna be facing the wrong way. Yeah, I'm gonna be facing the wrong way if I go backwards. No? I know what to do. It's gonna take a little adjustment, but I get what has to happen. Okay. Oops, no. Okay. So then I go forward. There's nothing here.
There is another lever near the rocks.
I know. Oh, over there. Yeah, let's go over there, see if I can get myself turned around. Go left. This will bring me forward. Well, maybe we'll see. We'll see. Gonna make the connection and come back out. Because right now I'm going backwards. Really?
Just go all the way back and switch it.
Can I switch it from here? Yes, I can. There we go. Don't lose power on me now.
Well, you are going up the hill.
Laser time.
Or maybe not.
Ah. So it's another dead end. See, I knew going this way was a bad idea.
But maybe from over here you can actually get an angle on those rocks.
Oh yeah, those rocks were there. There we go. Thanks for that. Okay. Yeah, with that, now I can turn around. Yeah, all I can do is go backwards. But I can probably shoot the rocks from here. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's not gonna reach. Or not, maybe. It did.
Hey.
I think that's a force field if I go that way. Yep, so gotta go forward. And then backwards to everything again. Well, I'm glad I don't have to step out of the cart every time to switch. Just drive by it.
True enough.
Alright. What?
Can you go through there without the cart? You need to move somewhere where you can get out of the cart.
Nope. Are you kidding me? Why are you gonna be so picky, game? Oh no, it's another passage. Open. Crash plane. The Neotopia. Huh. This again. Oh no.
It's like they had a bar here. So I think there were some notes on there? On the bar?
Yeah. Perils of the Sea. 2 ounces of purple mushroom juice, Murray fruit juice, simple syrup, or white shine, and gold tummy buster. What kind of ingredients are those?
Dumb alien, apparently.
Motang blast, white shine, age hooch, Orange astronaut drink, fire plant juice, then float. Black hooch, some of the hard stuff. Splash of grenadine. What does it say?
Crash site.
Just crash site. Aratai.
Araitai.
Aratai. Coconut hooch, spice shine, Marie fruit juice, fire plant juice, grenadine. Plant type, attributes. This is another puzzle, I bet.
No, it's not, because I can tell you right now, I did not find this when I played the game. I did not know this was here.
Really?
Really?
Wow. So, not a puzzle.
No, just a random hidden bar. Tiki lounge at that.
But that's it? This is not going to help me get to the laser to the red thing.
No, it won't.
Wow, okay. Thanks a lot, game. No, but I gotta figure out a way.
Try going all the way back, as you were doing before. You kind of stopped and didn't go as far back as you could and take the other path.
Oh,
Always take every path that's available.
you mean all the way back by the house?
Yeah.
I didn't even get an achievement for that. It's just, hey, you found the bar. Okay. At least we're going forward again. The developers remember gravity exists.
Ah, no, that just leads to that. Huh.
I don't think it's gonna do anything. Nope. Yep, so I'm stuck. I have to find another path to get this cart upstairs.
That, or see if you can find a way to angle it to shoot at the device.
Maybe. And once I do that, I'm going to call it for tonight.
I was gonna suggest the same.
Okay. No, I want to go to my right. I mean, I guess...
No, maybe take the other path there.
Oh yeah, there's the other path. Maybe right here.
Look up.
Like magic! But is it safe out there? There's another red rock here, I think. No, no, there's not. Yeah, there is. No, there's not.
There is, just can't reach it.
That's fine though because I got the force field down, but there's still this purple sky around me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna leave the thing right here.
Think CW has anything to say about it?
I'm gonna find out. Son of a... Hold on. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. Well, I want to see if I'm able to connect it now. And then that's where I'll cut it off. I lost my cursor. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I already turned on the water to the tree. So now they want me to focus on the tree. This is already connected technically, yeah?
Looks like it.
Because I'm not moving any of these big cables. Nope. Alright, cool. So that will conclude the first block of this game. And yeah, we'll see where it goes next time around.
Mm-hmm.
Let me... load game? Does it save automatically?
I don't know.
It looks like it's 10:53 right now. I don't see a save game thing. We got some clues. Deleting that, that's worthless. Alright. I'm tired, but thanks for joining me, Fly. I'll catch y'all next time. Y'all have a good night.
Not a problem.